guys, so I decided to film an updated foundation routine, but I don't use foundation, so I don't really know what to call it, but we're just going to keep calling it my updated foundation routine. So these are just how I get this look. I have no eye makeup on, by the way, in case you're wondering. And one thing I forgot to mention, I figured I'd just toss a little bit of skincare in here as well. Where'd my little scrublet go? Oh, I got it. Okay, so for my skincare, I wash my face with my L'Oreal Go 360 Clean. This is the deep exfoliating scrub. It's got a little scrublet. And this is really nice. I don't use this every day. Here's a scrublet. Isn't it cute? I just use this, I think it's probably once every 3 days because I don't want to exfoliate too much. This stuff smells so freaking good. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm blowing a bubble. Look at my bubble. Look at my bubble. Oh, I popped it. But it has like beads, and you just use your little scrublet and you scrub, 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 and it just like exfoliates your skin. It's really nice. And then, so I use that, and then I just use my Mint Julep Mask every Saturday. I actually used it today because I'm going to be on a plane tomorrow, but today, or yesterday, I mean today, I can't even talk. I use this today because, yeah, but every Saturday I will use this, and I just set it on, and then I wash it off after like 20 minutes, and it's gonna like take out any of the nasties in your pores, and it makes your skin feel so soft. So that's what I use for skincare. Yeah, so let's get into the tutorial slash routine. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so right now I have absolutely no makeup on, and I start out deciding whether or not my skin needs to be moisturized. I do use a tinted moisturizer as my, I guess, foundation, but sometimes my skin needs a little bit extra moisture, so if that's the case, which this morning is, I use my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. Looks like this, and this is by Clinique. I think I said that. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, just that much, you don't need much, and I'm going to apply that to the parts of my face that feel like, my mirror's not adjusted, that feel like they're dry. So that's my nose and my cheeks. And just kind of work that in, and then use the remainder to spread around the rest of my face. I'm going to let that sink in, and then I like to apply sunscreen each morning, even if I'm not going to be outside for long periods of time, just in case. I like my Aveeno Continuous Protection Sunblock for the face in SPF 30, and it smells good, and it doesn't make your face greasy, so I don't know, I just use however much is necessary to cover my face. And protecting your face from the sun is really important because it's going to help prevent premature wrinkles and, of course, like skin cancer. So it's good to have at least SPF 30 on your face. And then my Clinique tinted moisturizer that I've been using recently has SPF 15, so I have SPF 45 on my face. So that's really good. Then I wait for that to soak in, so I'll turn off the camera and be back. Once that's soaked in, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Studio Secret No. 1 Professional Magic Perfecting Base, and this is just going to smooth out my skin. It also is going to kind of act as a primer to help keep my makeup on, and it's really, really creamy, and I absolutely love it, and it's supposed to like fill in any places where you have big pores, so it'll kind of make them less noticeable, and if you have any blemishes, it'll kind of help to blend it in with the skin. So I get about that much on my finger and start on one cheek and just kind of keep dipping in until I've got enough. I like to focus under my eyes because there are creases there that the makeup will sometimes sink into, and this will help it not to do that. And then around my nose because I have some big pores there. So just use patting motions to get it in there. And then on the rest of my face, I like to take my hands and just pat it in a circular motion and then rub just a little bit. And it's going to make your face feel so soft. Alright. So then I'm just going to let that soak in for a bit. So now all of that is thoroughly soaked in, and I'm going to next apply my Clinique Almost Makeup, and this is just kind of like a tinted moisturizer. I think it is basically tinted moisturizer, and it has SPF 15 in it. This is actually my mom's, but she didn't like it, so she gave it to me. The shade is 04 Deep. It's a bit too dark for me, but during the summer it's alright because I will kind of be closer to that color and I can always tone it down with some lighter powder. So we're just going to get that, and I go very easy. I just take about that much for both of my cheeks and my chin area. Actually, this will also even transfer to my forehead. So, I mean, I don't need that much coverage, especially during the summer, so something like that is pretty good. And another thing about that perfecting base that I just used, it's going to make your makeup go on a lot smoother, and it's so nice, so I'm really liking that stuff. It's going to be my favorites video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I don't know which one I'll upload first. Alright, so now that that's rubbed in, I'm going to do my concealer. And as you guys know, I use Benefit Stay Don't Stray Primer, so I'm going to apply that under my eyes. You probably couldn't see that well. That's what it looks like. And it always squirts out too much, so what I've started doing is I only squirt every other time, and the extra stuff I just put on top and use that. So this stuff I love because it brightens under your eyes, and it's going to work like a primer so that your concealer won't crease. And then I always apply this next on my eyelids as my primer for the day. So I'll do my eye makeup once I turn off the camera. Thinking it's time to film a Selena Gomez Round and Round inspired tutorial today. I'll have to see if I have everything for that. So maybe I'm going to be filming that. No promises though. I need to film some tutorial to get up to you guys. I've been way slacking. But it's not exactly my fault. It's my internet's fault. Because it won't let me upload anything. Maybe my grandpa's will be better. So I want to have stuff that I can upload there. Because it's not going to be using my computer all the time. So I can just like leave it there and let it upload. Ah! Okay. And then I'm going to take my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer. And this is an NW25. Thank you. And we're just going to get a bit of that on our fingers. As you can see, I'm not a big like brush person when it comes to my face. I think it's kind of just a hassle. And the warmth from your finger is just going to melt all the products into your skin even better. So that's something a brush can't do. So I'm just applying this under my eyes, focusing on where I have dark circles. Because if you guys notice, I had pretty bad dark circles. I don't know why, because I get lots of sleep, but yeah. I'm applying the leftover around my nose. And finally, we're going to apply some powder. So this is my NYC New York Color. Oh, NYC stands for New York Color. NYC Smooth Skin Pressed Face Powder. And this is in translucent. And now, finally get into a brush. I'm going to be taking my SS 150. And it's just a big old fluffy brush. Gonna get that on there. Oops. I'm almost 4'11". Cool. Get that on there, and we're gonna swirl that on. And then normally I have a little e.l.f. brush I use for under my eyes, but I haven't been able to find that the past couple days, so I've been using the little sponge it comes with and getting that on there and just pressing that under my eyes. Don't wipe because that can make your concealer smudge, but if you just press it in there, it's gonna set your concealer. And I like to press a little extra on my nose because that tends to get oily. Sorry, I'm totally tilting my head. Yeah, so that is it for face. Oh, blush. Then you all know Max Mineralized Blush in Dainty is my everyday blush. And I normally use my little stippling brush, but I tried it out with a foundation that I ended up not liking and I need to wash it. So I'm going to be using my SS 168. It's just an angled blush brush. Sweep that on there. And then I like to take my big fluffy brush and just blend that out a little bit. And that's my finished foundation tinted moisturizer routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys!